Welcome back to a new vlog, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Yona. I'm in my 40s and I live in a Texas suburb with my husband. We're childless and petless, something we didn't choose but we're learning to live with. I work a full-time office job, and on the side I freelance as a photographer and makeup artist on the weekends. Life gets full between deadlines and to-do lists, but in the midst of it all, I still try to carve out space for creativity, healing, and finding a sense of purpose in simply being in the moments. Good morning. I'm heading out right now to go to a dentist appointment. Let's pray I don't have any cavities or issues with my teeth because I really don't want one. But yeah, afterwards, we do have a photo shoot. It's the one that Josh set up with a thrift shop. So he set up a model test shoot, so they wanted to see how it is to work with him, and they're not paying him or anything. It's just to do a test shoot to see if they could work together. So I'm gonna go for the support. I don't know if I'll be taking any photos, but I want to be there for the support. So yeah, this is the plan for the day, and I'll take you along with me. So I went to the dentist and one of my teeth had cavity, and it was up here, but it wasn't as big. So he said he could just get it done there, and it was, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. So I'm happy that it wasn't a big deal. It didn't need any root canal or anything deep. So we're done, but we have a photo shoot to go into, and we grabbed in food from a grocery store. So I'm gonna eat this, and I'm trying to be very careful because he told me to just drink protein shake, but I feel like eating food. So Josh has been playing this video game called Expedition 33, and he has been listening non-stop to the music of the game in the car. So this lady keeps singing, and it's in French, so I don't understand what she's saying. But there's one word she keeps repeating that it feels like she's calling for fish. I need something to cut this. I'll be right back. Here we go. So she keeps saying something, mahi mahi. I'm like, I want fish. So I got myself a bowl of fried fish with half of an egg, some bok choy, and there's rice inside. So I'm gonna eat this. And I just saw on my calendar, Josh has a friend, she's a photographer, so she was asking if we could be her model. Like, she's trying to build up her portfolio, and it's at 8 a.m. tomorrow. And I thought I could remember that we were supposed to be there tomorrow and take the photos, but then I don't know, it looks like it was only on my calendar, it wasn't on Josh's. So he was like, no, tomorrow morning we can sleep in. Yeah, no. We have an early morning appointment tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna eat this and I'll take you with us. We're gonna go to a thrift shop, we're gonna take some photos, and they're gonna be setting up at this old diner hamburger place. And yeah, and tomorrow morning we have our own photo shoot. We're gonna be in downtown, and she looks very talented, this photographer, so I'm so excited to see what the photos are gonna look like. Heading out right now to the photo shoot, and today he just wanted me to do a touch-up on the makeup. So this is my touch-up kit. It's a mini version of my actual big kit, and I have a small version of everything, and some brushes. So it's all about minimizing the weight because I will be carrying this around. So this is all of my tools. And I have some basics of everything. So yeah, we're just gonna get ready and go.
Hello, my name is Yona.
It's so chilly in my bedroom, but I usually get super hot like halfway through the night, so I don't want to change the temperature. I want to just keep running. I want to tell you about today. It was wonderful working with the thrift shop. The lady who was in charge was so sweet. It was so wonderful working with her. So Josh did the photography and he asked me to do video, and using his camera that I'm not used to using, it's always very nerve-wracking, and he was so busy like doing his work, taking the photos, so I didn't have time to ask him about like how to set up. So I was running with what he set up. I wasn't very confident about things because I usually shoot on manual, and that's where I'm comfortable, where I can tweak things in control. But his way was more relying on the automatic setup that he did. So anyways, I'm just crossing fingers and hoping that the content that I was able to capture on video is as useful as they expected. But yeah, it was so wonderful working with this thrift shop, and then the manager was so sweet. It was absolutely mind-blowing how respectful, how sweet, and how kind people can be, and it really sets up a different expectations for you. I've been working on collaborations with a lot of people, and they come from every kind of walk of life, and it's not that often that you meet someone that is laid back, you know, trusting. Usually people who have an organization or they own businesses, they tend to be a little bit more in control. And it's fine if it's not a collaboration, like they're paying for it so you get what you want, right? But when you're collaborating, which is like an artistic get together, so everybody puts something in to the table, you would be wanting a little bit more room for creation. Like if you remember, I did collaborations a little while ago with an Airbnb situation, and I felt like there was so much control over what I could do. Like I wanted to do more with the makeup, but there was so much control, and I was like, well, if it's a collaboration, so I should be having a saying too, because I'm not getting paid, so I want to do something that speaks to me, you know, that I can use for my portfolio. But I feel like the work they wanted was so minimal, almost non-existent. I feel like I did not get permission to put myself, my best work out front. So I was minimized so much. And I feel like in those situations, I don't think collaboration is the best set up. I feel like if you are controlling so much of my outcome, then I should be getting paid. So I'm doing what you're asking me to do, right? So there is no artistic freedom in this collaboration. And it's so hard, you wouldn't have a clue until you start working with them. You're on the set and you're like seeing the energy and the expectations, and
yeah, anyway, so it was super refreshing to have an opportunity to work on a very good, happy, healthy relationships and the collaborations, and manifesting to meet more people in this kind of frequency. Yeah, so it was great. So I need to go to bed immediately, right this moment, because tomorrow morning I have to wake up super early. Josh and I have to be in downtown by the river by 8 o'clock. And he told you before, there's this photographer that reached out to Josh, and she's building, I guess, her portfolio. So she wanted more couple portraits. And so she asked if we would model for her. And so we accepted. So we're going to be working together with her. And I love collaborations like this where I could be in front of the camera. So I could put myself in the shoe of our customers and see what it feels like to be on the other side of camera. And I also love to see like what other photographers do in terms of posing or like angles and shoots. So lovely to be able to see and work closely with other creatives. So I'm super excited for that. But yeah, I need to be sleeping right this moment. So we're going to be energized and ready for her tomorrow morning. So I'm planning to wake up at 6, and I give myself 1 hour to get ready, and we should leave at 7 so we could be right there and ready to meet her at 8 o'clock. And I will try my best to take you with us, but it might be a little bit harder, I guess, to shoot behind the scene because I don't want to be distracting her or putting up like a camera on a tripod while she's shooting, you know, and I don't know if that's gonna work or if she's okay with that. But regardless, I will let you know tomorrow after the shoot, I'm sure, how that goes. And yeah, that's all I wanted to share right now. So I'll see you tomorrow.